Giving compliments is a wonderful way to show appreciation to your colleagues at work and actually build relationships. So next time your colleague does something great or impressive, make sure you give specific, sincere, relevant feedback straight away. So let's dive into that. So first off, let's start with specific feedback. So I recently talked to a director which made me realize the importance of specific feedback once again. And this director said that when he was giving compliments to his colleagues, he'd actually say, great, wonderful, well done. But he never really specified what it was for. And this actually came across slightly insincere and not trustworthy at all with his colleagues, because they thought, does he actually know what we're doing? Does he actually know what is required of us? Does he actually see the work we're doing? So that was not the greatest moves in terms of giving specific feedback. So if you want to give feedback, make sure it is very specific. Let's give you an example to show and illustrate what I really mean by that. So for example, if your colleague just had a wonderful conversation with a client, you might say, wow, John, I saw that you just had this really difficult conversation with a client on the lead delivery situation. I really liked how you empathized with them and showed you that their difficulty is really important. And I also like that you proposed some suggestions and some solutions and then double check with them whether that would actually work for them and resolve the issue. 2, timing. Compliments have the highest impact when you give them straight after the event or situation taking place, because then people still remember what exactly happened, what they did, and particularly how it made them feel. And that is really important when you want to repeat that kind of behavior again. 3, make sure your compliments are relevant so that it is important to the person you're complimenting. Well, in my case, I really enjoy designing new workshop or training concepts. And I enjoy it when I get a compliment from someone stating that the design of the workshop is fantastic because it's so interactive and it's really experimental and it makes people feel and experience the things we're usually talking about. Now, they could also give me a compliment, for example, on the spelling of the documents, but since I don't really take pride in that compliment doesn't spark any joy at all. Now, there is one exception to relevance, and that's when you're actually trying to unveil a hidden strength, gift that people don't know that they have, yes, to that particular person. For example, I have a friend who has extraordinary insight into processes. Like, he really understands processes, even with complex manufacturing situations. He understands them and sees them, what happens from A to Z. And he often really remarks on that as, oh, everybody can do that, and that's easy, and why don't people get it? And those are the kind of comments that really show that this is such a hidden strength, that he's so automatically doing this and scanning the process without knowing it, that he's not aware that this is such an exceptional ability. So in this case, compliments can really help to make people slowly aware of the fact that they've got a hidden strength there. Oh, and one last thing, make sure that your compliments are sincere. People have excellent bullshit radars and they realize and notice it straight away when you're giving compliments in something that you don't sincerely value, something that you do not see as valuable at all, but you compliment on it. So make sure that whenever you give a compliment, you actually sincerely value what you're complimenting on. The experiment. This week, put on your positivity glasses and look at people through a positive lens. What do you actually sincerely value in them? And once you find an opportunity, give them specific, sincere compliments straight away. Happy complimenting.